Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a full-time fashion reseller on the Poshmark app, and today we're going to go over everything that sold over the weekend. So everything that sold Friday to Sunday, as well as Monday morning, which is right now. So I'm just going to break down my sales for you guys over the weekend, and you guys seem to really like these, so I might make this like a monthly series, or I might do this multiple times a month. So if that sounds interesting, then stay tuned. Okay, so for this video, I'm basically just going to be going over everything that sold from Friday to right now, so everything over the weekend, Friday through Sunday, as well as one sale from this morning, and I'm just basically going to break down what everything sold for, if I sent out any offers to likers, and then any additional discounts that I may have offered, and then I'll also let you guys know what my total was left after the Poshmark fees. And my total from Friday to right now was $881. And I did write down some totals for you guys of things that sold over the weekend. So I sold 3 tops, 6 dresses, 4 pairs of shoes, 3 sweaters, 1 romper, 2 bags, 1 swimsuit, and 1 skirt, totaling 21 items, and 3 of which sold in a bundle. And for these 21 items, that actually breaks down to about $42 an item. So my average sale price was about $42 over the weekend. So the first thing that sold this morning was actually a new Tags Amour Vert sheer blouse, and you guys probably saw this in one of my hauls on YouTube. I think this was listed for maybe a week or two, I'm not exactly sure, but I had it listed for $50, she offered me $40, and I was left with $32 after the Poshmark fees. The next item that sold was actually a new Tags LuLaRoe piece, and this was a LuLaRoe Elegant piece, which they're a little more like fancy, I guess, and they are typically like metallic or sparkly or something. But this was just a bronze Carly dress. I had it listed for $40, she offered me $30, and I accepted her offer, and I was left with $24 after the Poshmark fees. The next thing was a pair of Choco flip-flop sandals, and I actually bought 4 of these at the same time on the same day, and they were all exactly the same except for the straps were different colors, and I've sold 3 out of the 4 of those. So Chocos always sell super fast for me, especially any kind of like outdoor brand typically does really well. But this pair sold for $25, the other 2 pairs sold for $28 each, and I have 1 pair left, so they sold for $25, and I was left with $20 after the Poshmark fees, and I think I had them listed for around $35. The next item that sold was an Abercrombie striped pullover sweater, and I don't really pick up Abercrombie, but some of the pieces are super cute, and for some reason they do get a really good response whenever I list them, so I'll pick them up occasionally if they're really cute. And this just had a really cute contrast cuff on it, and it was a striped pullover sweater, and this actually sold for full price of $30, and I was left with $24 after the Poshmark fees. The next item also sold for full price, and this was a size 0 new Tags Asos textured dress, and it was really cute and a good basic, so I did pick this up. It sold for full price of $35, and then I was left with $28 after the Poshmark fees. This next item I've actually had for a super long time. I'm pretty sure this has been listed for over a year, and I've changed the pictures, I've changed the price, it's been super low, super high, and for some reason it's just been taking a long time to move, and sometimes that just happens with items even if it doesn't really necessarily make any sense, but this actually also sold for full price of $36, and this was after a recent price drop. So this sold for $36, and it's a new Tags Rory Becca black lace romper, and after the Poshmark fees, I was left with $28.80. This next item is a Beach Lunch Lounge button back flannel, and it's just basically a really cute flannel with a button back detail on it. And I think I had this one listed for $30. She offered me $25, and I accepted her offer. And after the Poshmark fees, I am left with $20. This next item is a Zara textured knit tweed bell sleeve dress, and it sold for full price of $30. And I like picking up Zara if it's a recent season and it's really cute, and pretty much you can't go wrong with Zara just because all of their styles are pretty trendy. So if I pick up Zara pieces, they usually do pretty well on Poshmark for me. But this one sold for $30, and then I was left with $24 after the Poshmark fees. The next item is a new Rebecca Minkoff black wallet on a chain, and this is just a really cute little bag. It's black and has the long strap that you can tuck in and use either as a wallet, or you can carry it kind of as a clutch. but it sold for $95, and then after the Poshmark fees, I was left with $76. This next bag, I've actually had several of these, and I've actually sold 3 of them in the last couple of weeks. They were in my last what sold video, but this one's a different colorway. So this one is really cool because it has like the texture to it and it's multiple different colors. But this is a New Tags Fossil Crossbody, and it sold on offer for $75. I believe it was listed at maybe $90. She offered me $75, and then I was left with $60 after the Poshmark fees. This next item was actually an item I haven't had for very long, and it was actually in my last YouTube haul. You guys probably saw it if you watched that video, but this is a pair of new AGL cap toe heels, and I had them listed for $150, and then I price dropped, offered a Likers to $125 with free shipping, and someone accepted my offer on that, and I think she follows me on Instagram, so if you're watching this, thank you. But they did sell for $125 with free shipping, and so after the free shipping and Poshmark fees, I was left with $93.51. The next item that sold, I have actually only had listed for maybe 3 or 4 days, and this was a Moon River frayed fringe, like oversized cardigan. I had this listed for $35, she offered me $25, and I was left with $20 after the Poshmark fees. The next item is a J. Crew item, and I've had this for a super long time, and it's a little lower than I usually price J. Crew, but I felt like since I had it for a long time, I'd go ahead and accept her offer. So I had this skirt listed for $25, she offered me $15, and I went ahead and accepted her offer, and I was left with $12 after the Poshmark fee. The next item is another pair of shoes I've had for a while, I would say probably a couple of months. And this is a pair of Banana Republic Leopard pumps, and I had these listed for $35. She offered me $25, and I was left with $20 after the Poshmark fees. The next item was a Lauren James New Tags floral bikini bottom, and I've had a variety of these over the last few months. I've had them listed somewhere between 3 months and up to 6 months, but I can't quite remember when I listed this one. But it has been listed for a while. I think I had this listed at $30. She offered me $20, and I accepted, and I was left with $16 after the Poshmark fees. This next item was a really awesome sale, and this was actually a full price sale. So this was an Anthropologie Rana Gill Tribal Boho Maxi, and this sold for full price of $95. And I normally don't price Anthropologie this high, but because this was like a rare style and it did retail for almost $200, I did list this one pretty high because it seemed to be in pretty high demand based on comps. So I did sell this one for $95. And this was a size 0, so for all the people who think that small sizes don't sell, I sell size 0 pretty much every week. Just in this haul alone, I think I have 3 or 4 pieces that were a size 0, so I definitely recommend still picking up small sizes. They still sell for me. This next piece also sold for full price. I don't normally have this many full price sales, but for some reason that just happened this time. I have no idea why. But this was a New Without Tags Gianni Beanie navy blue feather dress, and it was really cute, just kind of had a feather detail at the skirt. And this sold for full price of $50, and I was left with $40 after the Poshmark fees. And this was another small size. This one, it was a size 2, so I don't know why, but a lot of small sizes sold this weekend for some reason. This next piece is also a size 0. This was a Banana Republic red drop waist dress, and this one was listed for less than a week. I think it might have been like 3 or 4 days. But this sold on offer for $25, and then after the Poshmark fees, I was left with $20. And then the last sale from Friday was a bundle of 3 items. So it was a new tag Stitch Fix plaid shirt, a pair of new Vince Camuto buckle, kind of like open toe studded heels, and a Michael Kors gray sweater. And these sold in a bundle for $80, and I was left with $64 after the Poshmark fees. And if you guys like this video, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and I'll be doing lots of future Poshmark content as well as fashion and other lifestyle content. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next video.